Henshin, Kanada, and so on and so forth. Kamen Rider jokes. So, I saw... It was less a movie and more of a collections of scenes that moved in a manner that suggested a film, but no, this was more of a season, perhaps a remake, a redo, a Shin. Yeah, so I saw Kamen Rider, Shin Kamen Rider to be precise, which is the continuing adventures of Anno deciding, hey, I'm going to do a movie version of everything from my childhood to make up for all the trauma of making the Evangelion series. So, we had Shin Godzilla, we had Shin Ultraman, and other Shins I can't think of at the moment. And now we've reached Shin Kamen Rider. And yeah, I actually had to ask some people after I saw this what the hell I just watched, because this is very much a remake, not just of the very first Kamen Rider series. It's not just a movie condensing of the points into a normal movie format. No, this is the entire first season of that first series just crammed together in 2 hours and some change. And it's not given the structure of a normal film. It's given the structure of about a half dozen 10 to 15 minute episodes, essentially, just strung together with no stop or start, and just it pretty much feels like you are streaming a very quick version of this show's remake season all at once. Is it good? It's not bad, but it's very much a case to where if you have knowledge of Kamen Rider, specifically the very first series from the 70s, you'll get more out of this. I don't. I know of Kamen Riders, like there's one back there on the statue. He goes, Henshin, and turns into a Bugman. And he rides a motorcycle. And there's Master Rider was a thing that if I bring that up again, I will be attacked by the Kamen Rider stands in the audience. I know you're watching. You specifically. You. And maybe you. Mostly you. So I'm not going to bring that show up again. Although, amusingly, the version of this I watched, which was on Amazon Prime, called it Shin Master Rider instead of Shin Kamen Rider. So, So what is it about? There's a lot happening. Dude is conscripted into joining an organization fighting, well, a little splinter organization fighting off a big bad organization that wants to melt all of humanity into kind of instrumentality project per se. I wonder why. I wonder if this influenced our good boy Anno whenever he wrote his big thing. I wonder. Totally did. And our hero is conscripted by this lady and her dad. Not really his dad. She's actually not a lady. She's a cyborg. This thing is complicated. Everyone's like a cyborg or Bugman or Bat person or both or stuff. There's a lot happening here. Guy gets conscripted, joins fight against the evil bad guys, and then various scenes happen where he essentially goes through Monsters of the Week in the movie format, even though it's really episodes. So, like, movie will spend about 10 to 15 minutes per chapter, essentially. Here's our hero, here's our lady, they have some back and forth, here's our bad guy, they fight, good guys and bad guys fight, stuff happens, and about halfway through, the tone kind of goes, and we go straight into get ready to hit the finale part of this. It gets dark and depressing rather quickly. I'd heard the original 70s one was kind of a bummer. Oh yeah, this one is too, because it's very much just the 70s show again, but bigger budget, better action, pacing's kind of ridiculous. I really do think this would have been just better as he should have just done a series instead of trying to make this all just a movie. There's no time to rest or let the characters breathe usually, or get haven't really just time to just take in all this weird shit happening, because after a point, time just turns into a cacophony of noise. Fun noise, but noise. I couldn't really get into particularly anything happening here. And there are some moments at the back end, once it does actually start getting serious and consequences occur. You know, it's a little weird because the first half thing, it was very unclear. Well, like, what's even going to happen here? Like, what kills these characters? What are their weaknesses? What are their strengths? What actually matters here? And then suddenly, oh, we turn on the damage. Oh, people are dying left and right. Okay, I guess we're going to figure something else out. Yeah, something out now. And then we get to our ending, which is just kind of a, okay, and we're done. Also, when people die, they turn into soap bubbles. Okay. Actually, I think Anna was correct to go with orange juice instead of soap bubbles for his thing. OJ's a little more gruesome of a visual. It's turning into soap bubbles look like you're getting clean, and then you just disappeared. Whoops. I wonder if that happened to me if someone tries to wash me. If you put soap on me, will I just dissolve? Very, very good chance. Do not wash me. Do not bathe me. It will be bad. Anyway, I'm gonna point. So, do I recommend this? Not particularly. If you are a Kamen Rider fan, one, you probably already saw this. Two, you'll have more background going into it. For the layman, laycat, it's a weird Japanese thing with some very goofy action that doesn't make much sense, and it turns into a bummer at the ending, and it just kind of ends, and you're like, okay then, that happened. I'm gonna go watch something else. I'm gonna go back to watching One Piece. You get to guess which one I mean. Like I'm gonna bother starting the anime. No, I'm not talking about the friggin' Netflix one. I'll get back to that later. I'm gonna save that for review. Anywho, this is a quick one. Have a good night. Yada yada yada. Someone put a belt on me. I wonder what happens if I tweak this thing. Ooh. Where am I? Oh, what a big band.